Excuse me, I couldn't fix it. That was completely messed up. I did not swear. I apologize. Please don't take down my channel. Please don't. Yeah, sorry. I don't know what happened. Now everybody come back. I'm back. Come on. Come to me, everybody. Please. This sucks. The timing of this sucks. Why does everything have to be messed up? Today is not my day. I promise you it's not my day. Everything has been messed up since like this morning. Cause again, I canceled because of life stuff. And then I'm able to go live again. And then it messes up because I decided to answer a text. And then I didn't even open it up. You know what happened? It literally messed up the live. The only difference is you guys could still hear me and I'm just going insane for like 10 seconds. Well, it's actually 1 minute. But it doesn't matter. It sucks. People can't text me when I'm live because if I go and open the message, it's gonna mess up the chat. Or like if somebody calls me, it's gonna mess up the chat, sorry. Mess up the live stream. It sucks. And yes, I am back, Savage. I am back. I feel bad. But this is also very ridiculous. Oh, Jesus. I hate life. Oh, jeez. It's not fun, is it? No, it's not. It's just me gonna go insane for the hour. This is exactly what this live stream is gonna be. And then everybody's gonna question, why did you do 5 live streams in like 1 day? Oh, it's because everything got messed up. And I'm just doomed, I guess. I'm cursed today. And then like everyone, we have to wait for like everybody to shuffle back in. But yeah, it sucks. Oh yes, again, Savage, speaking about the Mercury, we might actually change the rims pretty soon. So that's gonna kill me because they might want to take the rims, and these are the original ones on the car, and they were my grandfather's, so I really don't want to give those up. I mean, we had to change the original tires too. Those were so bad. But yeah, it's not gonna be fun. There's also something else going with the car too, so there's that. Hello. But no, I am gonna be excited to get my Jeep when I'm able to, because that's gonna be fun. Which is gonna be funny because I'm gonna match with my best friend too, which is interesting. Good for you. I did not get an ID until I was like 20. So, but I needed it for like reasons, but I forget what I got it for. Can't speak that language. I have no idea what you just said. But actually, yeah, I think I really do want like a 2016 Jeep Wrangler, but I really want it in blue, but sadly I haven't seen much of those. 6! There you are! I've been waiting for you this whole time! Welcome! Okay, everybody, this is 6, by the way. Yeah, again, I do think I am gonna get a Jeep Wrangler. That's actually the same one that my best friend has, but except it's white. I'm not really a fan of white, but it's just because those cars will get dirty very fast. Yes, V, I know you're back. I answered your text, and that's what messed up the whole live. So I had to redo this again. At least the audio didn't mess up. At least it was just me being frozen for like 10 minutes. So like you're gonna see like 5 live streams back to back to back. It's not gonna be good at all. Oh jeez. If you want us to tell you a dream, you can go ahead. V, what Jeep do you have? Is it the Jeep Wrangler? Actually end up matching you. Also, again, 6, or Savage, if you want a video to be uploaded to the YouTube channel of me struggling in and to get out of V's Jeep, considering it's very ridiculous, we should do that. Okay, it is. So then, yes, the answer is yes. I would be getting a Jeep Wrangler technically, because that is the one that I want. I mean, I don't because I don't like the family Jeeps, or at least like, cause like my cousin has a family Jeep. I just don't like the design, and like, I mean, you can still do off roading with it, but the reason why I also don't want it like too big either. I just like the size of the Wrangler, or at least like the older ones. It would be. Speaking of that, I actually have a video of me climbing into like a monster truck at the last car show I did. So savage. If you follow my TikTok, then you'll see that. I know. I know. Again, you have to get me the little escalator to go up and down and in and out of your Jeep. I think we told that to Noah last time that he was here. We made that joke. Oh god, it's funny because Noah has the Toyota Corolla, so I don't have much problems getting in and out of that car. But it's just ridiculous whenever I have to go anywhere with V is because of the Jeep. It's because of the Jeep. Because when we went to the abandoned mill, because everyone calls it the mill, but I call it a dam because to me it just looks more like a dam though. But yeah, it's just funny. Again, speaking of that, I do have a video of me getting in and out of a monster truck from, I think I already said this though, from the last car show I went to this year. The guy was super nice, but it felt very awkward, but it was also nice because he didn't have leather seats, so I didn't slip all the way out, because I would have hurt myself if he did. And then, because, like, my dad has leather seats, so he has, like, his car isn't a monster truck, but it's still hard for me to get in and out of it because I'm tiny. Okay, so it's still ridiculous, but you also slide out because of the leather seats. Okay. That's a really random dream, by the way, Tesla guys. 40. Yeah, I know. You always tell me what your plan is for the Jeep, but then you make me cry because I realize that I'm very short. You're 5'11". You're not going to have that trouble. I'm only 4'11". I'm like a foot smaller than you. And Noah, too, but except Noah looks taller because of his poofy hair. Again, a lot of people didn't realize that Noah cut his hair in his last video. So, like, I was the only comment, because I looked at all the other comments. Like, it's like nobody else noticed that Noah cut his hair, or at least nobody mentioned it. And I was like the only person to notice that, which is hilarious. That's a really, really weird dream, Tesla guys. I have weird dreams all the time, so I think, because like telling us that, it just reminds me of like that meme of like of that meme of you know, like, or like, oh, in my dream I kissed my crush, and then somebody else was like, oh, my dream was there's like a crazy cat wearing the cowboy hat or whatever. It's a funny meme. It's because, like, you guys haven't seen me in person. Only a couple people have. Like, V knows me personally. Noah knows me personally. Like, they know exactly how tall I am because they've seen me in person. On camera, you can't tell. That's why Savage. And then also, like, again, the Mercury's a lower car. So that's also why I kind of look normal height to it. And that's also why my grandfather bought it in the first place. That's why my papa bought it in the first place. Is because he doesn't have trouble getting in and out of it. I mean, he does have to push because I have to, like, push, whenever I have to drive it, I have to literally push myself all the way close to the driving wheel. Like, there's no space, like, right here to be able to drive. That's how short I am, if that helps you. Yeah, you better. Actually, no, just give me the little mini escalator. That'll work, too. But then again, that'll also take up too much room in your Jeep. And also, that's a joke, by the way. And I'll keep saying it because it's a funny joke. Whew. Okay. If you've seen the videos that I do with Noah, then technically, yeah. I mean, because, like, V doesn't really show up in the video, so you can't see the comparison, but V and Noah are the same height. Except Noah looks like he's 6 foot is because of the puffy hair. But, again, if you watch the videos I do with Noah, because there's a lot of times where there is a side comparison of us, and, again, he is very tall because he's 5'11", and so is V. They're both 5'11". I'm just tiny. Okay, so did I skip Tesla guy there for a second? It does help for people to talk about it, honestly. It does. That's for my suggestion, you could also make a dream journal. Excuse me, if you have an iPhone, you can use your notes. I don't know what phone you have, but I have an iPhone, so I do it there. Or journal app or whatever, or you can write it down in a physical journal too. That works. I am good, John. I don't know what the last one's supposed to be. True, but I mean, you still were on camera for the last video we did together, though, V. I've had those dreams too, Tesla guy. It's never that, like, I'm a patient there. It's just, like, me seeing everything happen, if that makes sense. And yeah, true, because V doesn't want to be on the camera as much. That's why she helps me with the camera, and she also helps me not die, because she helps me being lifted and then put down places. Because she's literally, like, strong woman, technically. That's V. I am almost 23. I'm going to be turning 23 in probably, like, 3 months? 2 months? Wait, V, how many months is it gonna be until I turn 23? Because I don't, I can't do the math for that. But technically, right now, I am 22, even though I don't look like that. I am, but thank you. That's a lie, but thank you. You were in the hospital when you're having that dream? I mean, that happened, too. Okay, so I was close. I did say 3 months. Did I say 3 months at first, or did I say 2? I said 2 months or 3 months. I'm working on the research for the next haunted history. Since you weren't here on the last live, Savage, I am working on the history, the research for a place in Rhode Island. Because technically Rhode Island, Connecticut is technically not a place, because technically Rhode Island, it's its own thing. I still haven't decided what I'm going to do for the first video. I might actually have to do it here, because considering how my mom's car and my dad's car is, and then I also asked V if she wanted to go. Technically, we can't do it this week either way. So we can't go out and do that video physically yet. So I'm probably just going to record it here. So it's probably just going to be a sit-down video first. And then I'm going to do, like, the part 2, which is me going over the research at the place. And then exploring the place, because it's abandoned ruins in a very rural spot. I know how to get there because I wrote down the location. So that's coming up soon. And then we also have the Fright Fest one planned too, which is not until, like, later, a little bit later in October. And that's going to be good on the weekends, because I have an interview for Monday morning. So I hope that goes well and I get the job in the first place. So wish me good luck. But, so if I do get that job, I'm not going to be able to go out on weekdays to film. I'm going to have to go and film on weekends. And then I'm going to be editing the whole week after work. And then I'm going to be, like, I'm still going to be releasing those videos on Monday mornings. I'm still going to do that. But when they go up, I'm going to be at work. So I'll have to promote everything when I get home. Excuse me. Or on break. At least put it on my story while I'm on break. Excuse me. But we'll see. Anyway, I'm back. So, okay. Okay, so Tesla guys, I'm back. So, 6 people. Oh my. Wait, was that your dream or did that actually happen, Tesla guy? I'm gonna be a paraprofessional, which is I'm gonna be working in the special ed classrooms, helping out the regular teachers and stuff like that. It's kind of like a teacher's aide, but also not like a teacher's aide. But I will be dealing with kids in the special ed classrooms. And also, if you didn't know, I actually grew up in the special ed classrooms. I have ADHD. I was diagnosed when I was a kid, which is kind of interesting that they diagnosed me in the first place because normally it's harder to tell ADHD in women than it is in guys due to a lot of reasons, but especially in the 2000s because they literally misdiagnosed a bunch of people. So, or like people didn't get diagnosed because there's a lot of adults who do have undiagnosed ADHD and it makes it hard for them. Anyway, that's what I'm going to be doing. But if you ask me what a paraprofessional is, I'll go back into that because I still have to talk in the chat. So, sorry. I do that every time sorry, V's comment made me laugh. I'm going to do that every time I cough, so I apologize. I'm stuck like that. It's gross, I know. Anyway, 6, I thought you were gone because you're so quiet. Oh, I'm sorry that actually happened. Also, I weigh less than you, Tesla guy. That's interesting. Hi, Happy. Good that you're here. I bet it was a tragic experience. I bet. I was in the hospital a lot when I was a kid too, but that was because I was a very small kid growing up. So they thought that there was something wrong with me, so I had to get blood tests a lot. That was very traumatic. I'm not going to really talk about it on here unless you guys ask. But they had to x-ray my hands a lot because I was so small, and I was also extremely skinny as a kid because I had a lot of eating disorders as a kid, and I still struggle with eating today, but it's not as bad. It's not as bad, except for like 2020. That was really, really bad. So like when I started YouTube, it was extremely bad. And yes, V is also my ticket in for Fright Fest. Back to that one. Yes, go have fun. Go eat your tacos or whatever you're eating for dinner, V. You'll be back soon. And it is good that you're listening, Say. I'm glad that you're here because it's nice that you're here. Yes, thank you. I hope so too because this job, Savage, will help me very much because I want to do awareness for people with ADHD or at least a special ed community as a whole because it is my job. In a way, I haven't done it as much recently, but it's a big part of me, and also I know that I will be able to do that job pretty well as well, and I'll also actually be working in my old school district, so that's quite hilarious too. So I get to see all my old teachers that I've had throughout the years, so it's going to be an interesting thing, but my job site is going to still be on the lay low, so I'm not going to talk about it as much in my content, honestly, but that's a personal choice. Okay. I can get where that comes from, Tesla guy. Oh, Happy, did you ask a question? Because you have like the curious face there. I'm very confused because you did say hi. Did I miss that? I don't know who you're messaging to. It's a good thing that you guys are also talking in chat too, by the way. But like I'm just confused. And then you guys also have to hear me going on rants majority of the time too. So I apologize. Also, my cousin came home, so that was also the motorcycle in the background. I think he came home, or at least I think that was him. I think that was him, unless that was a Mustang and it sounded like a motorcycle, which can make sense. My cousin who lives on the apartment above is he's also a mechanic, so that's quite interesting. I have a lot of mechanics in my family. Oh no, he's home now. He's going into the garage. Sure. The woofies are just sitting there. Aww. came home. Yes. Wait, hold on. I have to read that again. I hope those are my cousin's friends. Okay, so what did you say again, Tesla guy? Hold on, I gotta read it again. I got distracted, I'm sorry. I mean, that can't happen because weight does matter for that too, for that job. So I get it. And yeah, there's the neighbor's dogs are outside. I'm quiet because they're here. Sorry, my cousin walked by with the ice cream cone in his hand so casually. That was hilarious. It was funny. Sorry, that's why I'm quiet, is because they're here, so I'm just gonna try to be as quiet as I can so we can continue. No, we're, the only thing that I plan to do for Halloween is the Fright Fest video. That's it. We're not gonna go to any haunted houses or anything. But for Halloween Day, we're gonna be staying here. Oh, yeah, I forgot to ask my mom that thing. I totally forgot. I'm gonna have to ask her tonight. Because V is gone because she's eating dinner. But, because V is coming over and her other friend is possibly gonna come over and we're gonna be handing out candy at my house, and then we're just watching movies. So that's what's gonna be going down for Halloween. You don't know that, but Six knows that because he was here last live stream. So, okay. Well, your therapist is supposed to help you, but they're technically supposed to talk whatever you need to talk about. But also, that's why I do journaling too, is because, like, again, you're welcome to talk about whatever here because this is supposed to be a safe space. So it's a good thing that you're open to talk about it. But you might need a new therapist because technically therapists aren't supposed to do that specifically. And I never had a therapist before, but technically I should because I have ADHD, so I don't have money for it, so it's fine. For certain places, for certain medical places, if you are on insurance, they can give you therapists for free too, so there's that. Or counselors, which a counselor is not the same thing as a therapist though, so it is what it is. I'm just trying not to be too loud, which is good because normally I'm like screaming into the microphone, so I apologize for you guys that you have to deal with that actually. Yeah, I get that too because again, I feel like that's more like a trust issue, but like that's how it, like that's just how I see it. But technically, I'm kind of like my best friend's therapist in the first place, so a lot of people feel comfortable to tell me stuff that they don't feel comfortable to tell other people. I don't. Probably because I'm just understanding, I guess. But like again, there's a lot of times where I didn't feel open to talk to because and other reasons too that I'm not going to talk about now, but that's why I was in it. And I didn't want to tell them about anything that was going on with me. I couldn't have it anymore in like my senior year of high school. So like again, everybody's different, and I do hope things do get better for you, bruh. I know it has been a while, Savage. I'm glad that you came on this live too, by the way. It was nice to talk to you again. And yes, we do still have the Mercury. It's just sitting there in the driveway for right now. It's still here, and you'll probably see it in a couple other videos. We'll see. Especially the ones from last year. That, like, you can spot it in the background because I point to it and I'm like, there's the Merc. But yeah, have a good rest of your week and see you later. Savage, because you're leaving. I'm still gonna be on the live though. Sorry, I'm just gassy because of the monster. It's not fun. I'm still cold. My hands are freezing. I should have worn my gloves for this. And then my nose is like dripping too. It's not fun. That's normal in this time of the year. So, yay. And then Via's gonna be back at some point, so we'll see. Six, are you still here, by the way? Are you still listening? I'm surprised you're not as talkative today as you were like the last couple times. Because again, if you still have like any more questions, you can still ask. I think it's because of the motherly instinct that girls can give off. I think that's the reason. Because we give off more caring vibes than guys do. So, I mean, it kind of makes sense. Because it's like the mother nature thing. That can be a thing. Not all females are the same though, because there's a lot that are not like that. But it's a complex thing technically, so I get it. Well, that's not fun. I'm sorry. Oh, Eric, you're back. Welcome. I was wondering when you were gonna show up again. Were you here the whole time and just were quiet? Were you? I'm just curious because like I don't know, because like sometimes like the numbers go up, but some people just click on and then click off. So it's not like I can see who's stuff. Nice. What are you working on those things? And then back to Tesla's guy's comment. I can understand how that feels because I've had a lot of family members go through drugs and stuff like that, but I'm not going to talk about it right now because of my cousin's right there in the garage. I don't want to talk about it right now. Hopefully he does not see this later. Oh god. This is fun. That's also why I look awkward, so I apologize. And I'm still cold. So that's why you don't feel like asking me anything this time, Six? Because I'm surprised, because again, like, this time, like, this is, like, the one live stream where you're just totally quiet, so. It's not fun. Honestly, the only thing that you should probably do is the natural alternative, which is magnesium, because it helps quiet the brain. But I don't want to influence you because again in the end it's your choice, but like I would rather say not do any drugs because it can really mess up your life for sure. I've never taken anything except I've drank alcohol, but also I'm of age, so. But I'm an occasional drinker. I don't drink as much as a lot of people do. I don't. But that's because I've dealt with a lot of scary instances too. I was saying that if you took the magnesium, that it quiets your thoughts. And I would know because I have ADHD, so I take the magnesium and it helps me stay calm. It actually regulates it, actually. So technically, I actually feel normal for once. Oh my gosh, my phone's dying. If it gets to 5%, I'll end the live, though, only because my phone's dying. But we'll see. Okay, good. We didn't freeze that time. Thank God. Well, I mean, you never tried it before, so you can't know if it works for you or not. Plus, this is 60% magnesium in it. It's very strong anyway. Melatonin doesn't do shit, so I wouldn't suggest melatonin. I mean, it works for normal brains, not for more complex brains or neurodivergent brains, because our brains need something a lot stronger, therefore magnesium exists. I mean, you could try, like, the 95% drops at, like, Whole Foods, because that's where I got my gummies from. And that's not the best thing ever. Also, considering you're 18, it will definitely mess up your brain, because your brain is technically still growing, because your brain doesn't fully develop until you're 25, I think. There is more videos on my YouTube. Thank you, Eric. I don't do live streams as much, but again, I'll be going live again, like, not Thursday. It should be Tuesday, but again, I'm not sure, so don't take that fully for everybody who's here. It could be like any other day. I don't want to do it on Monday because I have the interview early in the morning, oh, yeah, because Monday's tomorrow. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. I still have a lot to do for the interview, so I'm nervous still. It's not fun, but we got this. And plus that job is going to be interesting. I'm going to be helping a lot of kids, so this job is going to fit me pretty well. So technically I was kind of put on this earth for this job, honestly, but that's my opinion. Because even my best friend, which isn't V, well, V also said this too, and then my acquaintance also told me that, like, I would fit the job that I'm getting interviewed for tomorrow morning, and they say that I'm gonna do fine and I shouldn't be terrified, but this is gonna be very, very terrifying for sure. So I'm doomed, but still wish me luck anyway. So it'll help at least a tiny bit, not much, but tiny bit. I feel that, 6. That's exactly how I've been, like, the past couple days before I have to, like, do my interview. And then I realized that I'm gonna have to change my schedule so much. So there's gonna be times where I'm just gonna have a weekend where it's just gonna be me doing chores and stuff. It's so cold out here, my nose is blocking up, so you guys are not gonna be able to hear me that much, I'm sorry. But it's just very, very interesting. But I get that, 6. You gotta get your stuff done, bruh. Literally. I just realized I kind of talk like a pothead, and I don't do pot. Oh, jeez. I know people who do. I just don't do it. I sound like one, but I'm not one. I sound like one, but I'm not one. It's just me having, like, a neurodivergent brain and eating magnesium gummies from time to time. Again, the magnesium gummies actually work. I was so surprised. Like, I can't believe that it actually does work. Also, I feel like it's funny that it takes me a while to even, talk lightly, because normally I'm always projecting my voice. Welcome back, V. I do have to, yeah, thank you, 6. That does mean the world to me too. There's only, like, one person that I'm waiting to hear that from, and they're at work, I think, right now. It's not like I can even answer their text if they text me right now, because I'm on live, and then it's gonna mess up if I do answer it while I'm live, because it happened the last 3 times. Hey. But also, like, I'm also in the worst area for the Wi-Fi in my house, so it makes sense, because, like, I'm on the other side. Like, if I was in the front yard, that would be different, but I'm not. But there's reasons why I'm not in the front yard. It's better this way. And yeah, welcome back, V. I think I already said that. Actually, you know what, 6? I'm gonna make you a moderator, too. Yep. Okay, now you're a moderator, 6. Considering, because I know that you're gonna keep coming back. You're gonna see it the next time you put in the chat. So now it's just So, okay, so there's 2 moderators now. So there's V, and then there's you. Because I know that you're going to end up coming back for each live stream. Don't know why, but thank you. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Don't crucify me, please. Probably. It might, but also it depends on what phone that they have too, V. Not everybody has the flip phone that you do. You know? Remember? So, like, maybe it's not going to affect them, but just because it affected you, that doesn't mean it's going to affect them. It also depends on what phone that they have, too. Also, it depends on the internet connection, too. Like, it's a lot of things, actually. So, maybe. A lot of people disappeared. You know, I'm sorry. I feel bad now. Yeah, is that why you said my V? It's what they all say, V. I'm just kidding. Yeah, you know I'm just joking. Please don't kill me. Because you're gonna be seeing me like this week coming. So I'm not gonna be seeing you Monday. I'm gonna be passed out after that interview. Because again, it's at like 8 a.m. So like for everybody, I'm not gonna be answering my phone until like later. So for anybody who ends up messaging me, either DMing me or whatever, don't be mad. Is because like tomorrow I'm just gonna be socially dead after the interview. So I'm just warning you guys beforehand. Hooey. I replied to your comment, right? 6? I forget. Did I? I think I did. I think I'm caught up with the chat. Hold on. Okay, no, we're good. I was just checking something there. But no, I'm cold. And I can't end the live until I get to 5%. Because my phone's at 7%, like it always dies, but also it's cold. So there's that, and also the light. I just stared at the sun. I'm blind. But no, because the sun's going down over there, so like it's gonna get dark pretty quickly. So, yay! I'm doomed. And yes, I figured that I was cut up, but thank you for notifying me, V. That's perfect. And again, the next live stream is going to be way more fun than it is because we're going to be doing a game and I'm going to fail at the PC game, so you guys get to laugh at me. And then also I'm getting my hair dyed next week as well. So oh yeah, speaking of that, V, we did not get the hair dye today because I wanted to be home so I could do the live stream at the right time. Because if we went to go get the hair dye, this wouldn't be happening right now. And also, you know, the live stream messed up like 5 times already, so I had to redo it every single time. It sucks. And my nose is blocked. I can't breathe. I'm breathing through my mouth right now and I don't want to. I did? Well, I wasn't sure. That's why I was telling you again. Thank you, Eric. I know you do. You say that a lot. There goes my cousin. That's why I got quiet there. Because they're further down, so I don't have to whisper. Hopefully they shut the garage. Well, I know I'm right here, but they're gonna go for a drive. Thank goodness. That's why I was kind of whispering this whole time. I felt bad. They can't hear me because of the motorcycle. Thank goodness. Yeah, the motorcycle you just heard, that's my cousin. And again, that's why I was like kind of whispering for like this whole time. Oh my gosh, my phone's at 4%. Oh Jesus Christ. Yeah. You know what? The heck with it. When it gets to 2%, I'll end it. Cause I feel bad because Wait, are they going to September's? Oh my... They're just going out the street. What the heck? That's actually funny. They're going to the bar up the street from my house. That's hilarious. Because I could see them from the other way. That's so funny. I could see them going up that way. I know it's them. It's funny. That's just hilarious. Oh, the dog scared the shit out of me. That's also why the dogs were barking earlier too. No. V, no. If I don't trust David driving me on a motorcycle, I'm not gonna let you drive me on a motorcycle. I'm not. It's not gonna happen. I don't even ride with my cousin either. Which is straight up funny. I'm not doing that. Thank you, Tesla guy. It's not true, but thank you. Yeah, V, I'm not gonna let you drive me on a motorcycle, because remember when David got the motorcycle and I instantly said no because he wanted... I know he's an idiot. I know, but like, again, he was asking me like 50 times right after he bought the goddamn motorcycle. And I still said no. I still said no because I don't trust him either. And would you really think my mom will let you drive me on a motorcycle? That's the question. She didn't even like you driving me places before you got the Jeep. She didn't like that even before. You remember that whole thing. And also another person also didn't like you driving me places because he thought that you were gonna end up killing me by accident. Because, yeah. Memories. Jeez, nah, because the balance thing is gonna literally stress me out. So, like, I'll probably end up, like throwing up on you, V, if that ends up happening, because I'll be anxious. And then, like, knowing you're gonna be like going 100 miles an hour, and I'm not gonna like that. Cause I even get anxious on a 4-wheeler depending on who's driving me, and that's on 4 wheels, not just 2 wheels. Cause it's not true, Tesla guy. Cause it's not. Like, and plus you're also saying that on like my worst day ever, because like my hair's up, my hair's in a bad hairdo. I'm having a bad hair day. That's why we got the beanie. I mean, I don't think you've really technically seen me on an actually good day, so excuse me. My nose is blocked. But yeah, I'll let you guys go only because my phone's at 2% and it will die, and I'd rather it not die because then everything's gonna get messed up again, and I don't want to go through that. So again, everyone besides V, there's gonna be a live stream later this week, and I'm gonna be failing at a PC game that V has, and then I'm gonna try to do this. Oh no, shit! It's 100%. Jesus Christ! I might not be able to answer your thing right now, V, but like we're gonna be doing the live stream later this week. My phone's about to die. I'll tell you guys in the community posts. Keep watching the community posts, please. And I'll let you guys go for now. Yeah, please don't. Either way, I'm still not going to let you drive me on a motorcycle. But yeah. Please don't let me on anything that you drive. Anyway, gotta go. My phone's at 1%. It's going to die. Yes. You're welcome, 6. But bye, guys. I am going